Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it'd be really fun to do an updated version of my top 3 favorites in every category. I have so much makeup sitting in front of me. I am so excited to dive into this. I feel like there's been a lot of these videos as of lately on YouTube. I've done this once every year and I feel like this is a great time to do an updated version. So grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into it because it's gonna be a long one. Let's start off with primers. So I am not going to spend too much time on all of these products because we are literally going to be here for hours and I know y'all don't want that. So we're just going to dive in. We're going to start off with primer. The first primer is this one from Cali. This is the So Blown primer. Now, this primer is literally a filter in a bottle. It smells like oranges, which is such a plus for me. It's not an overpowering kind of orangey smell. It just smells tropical and fresh, but it doesn't irritate, you know, the sinuses and stuff like that. It just smells so good. And I actually just got the Hourglass, is it the Vanish primer? Yeah, the Vanish primer. And that is a very expensive primer, but I've been using this one and I feel like this one is literally the exact same like the Hourglass one. It feels the exact same. So if you've been wanting the Hourglass one, you don't want to break the bank buying that, get this one for a lot cheaper than that one. This primer, this had to be in this video because this is such a tried and true, and this is such a staple primer for me whenever I'm going somewhere that I need my makeup to last, okay? And when I say last, I mean last. I just went to the Beyonce concert this past weekend and I wore this primer because I knew I was gonna be dancing and sweating and doing the most, and best believe I was doing the most. But when I tell you, my makeup looked so good at the end of the night and I was like, okay, you really are the truth. So if you need a go-to primer, you know, for special occasions when you know you need your makeup to last, I would highly recommend this one. I'm pretty sure you already know what this next primer is. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Blurring Balm Powder in the shade Universal. I absolutely love this for like an everyday kind of primer. If you have oily combo skin, this will be your best friend, but I love this. I recommend this to literally anyone, even if you have dry, normal skin. I feel like this is such a great tried and true primer. All right, moving into foundations and all of that good stuff, we gotta talk about a skin tint. Now, unintentionally, the 3 foundations I picked for this category are like one of every coverage. So I have a skin tint, a medium coverage foundation, and then I also have a full coverage foundation. So this was so unintentional, but it kind of just worked out. Also, if you hear that outside, it is storming. So hopefully that's not affecting the video. This is such an amazing skin tint. I cannot recommend this enough. Danessa really killed it with this skin tint. This looks beautiful on every single skin type. I love using this for those more like lightweight makeup days, you know, those no makeup days. And sometimes when I'm going full glam, I'll still wear this. This just feels so lightweight on the skin, so breathable. Medium coverage foundation, you already know, the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. Once again, a tried and true. I like to have coverage, okay? I love my coverage. Whenever I just want that perfect medium coverage, this is what I'm reaching for. I just feel like no matter where you're going or what you're doing, this foundation will always come through. It's the perfect middle, not a skin tint, not a full coverage foundation. It's medium coverage and medium coverage only. Then the last foundation in the category is the Dior Forever Foundation, and once again, I just want to thank all of you who recommended this foundation to me because this is one of my absolute favorite foundations. I love it. I'm wearing it today, of course. And this has just been my go-to event foundation. I wore this to the Beyonce concert. I've just been wearing this when I want my makeup to look full coverage and I want to go super glam. I'm reaching for this, but it is so good. It is so good. I even contemplated just buying the glowy version, but I talked myself out of it. But if you have both, let me know if it makes a difference for you and how it wears if you have oily or combo skin, because I am very intrigued about the glowy version just because I love this one so much. So let your girl know. All right, let's talk concealers. I'm still mad at Urban Decay for getting rid of my favorite concealer, the Urban Decay Stay Naked. To replace that one, they gave us the Quickie concealer. Now, I really like this. I feel like this is the Stay Naked's more older sister, and I like her. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it is such a good full coverage multitasking concealer. When I tell you, you can manipulate this concealer to do anything that you want. You can use it any way that you want. This concealer is the truth. Another one is definitely my most repurchased concealer is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I love this. This is my favorite drugstore concealer. I love having a concealer that is so good yet so affordable. Love this. If you want a good drugstore recommendation, definitely recommend this one. Then the last concealer is such an underrated concealer. I don't think I saw a lot of people talk about this when it came out, but trust me when I say this is an underrated concealer, and once you introduce this to your collection, you're gonna be obsessed. Silk Future Fluid Concealer. This concealer is it's so hard to describe. Like, I'm wearing it today, and I just feel like this concealer just gives you the most flawless under eye. Highly recommend this one. This is definitely one of my favorites. You will be seeing this concealer in my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. Best believe you will. So, moving on to powders. These were no-brainers for me. I already knew what I was going to put in this category. I already knew what my 3 were gonna be. So it's not going to be a surprise to anyone, probably, but if you're new here, it might. But the first one is from NARS. This is their Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. I like to use this powder to set all over my face. This is just a good, solid, lightweight matte powder. I love a good pressed powder. I love the packaging. I love how slim the packaging is. This fits perfectly in my purse. This takes up no room in my makeup collection. I love this. Definitely one of my favorite releases from NARS this year. The other setting powder is from Dominique Cosmetics, and this is the one I'm wearing today. This one is the translucent one. This just gives you a super, super smooth, flawless under eye. It's talc free. All of these powders are talc free, by the way. And it's just such a beautiful setting powder. I got this one, and then I ended up going and getting the other 2 shades that she sells because I loved this powder so much. Then this is the last powder right here, the Ami Colé Skin Melt Loose Setting Powder. This brand is fairly new to Sephora, and it is a Black-owned brand, and their prices are unbelievably affordable to say it's a Sephora brand. And I cannot stop raving about this setting powder. It is so good. It is so beautiful. I am always talking about this setting powder. If you want a good smoothing, blurring setting powder, this one right here. Okay, moving on to bronzers. This category, very excited about. Now, the first bronzer is a powder bronzer. This is from Make Beauty. This bronzer is very skin-like. That is exactly why I love it. It looks like skin. It's called the Skin Mimetic Bronzer. It's what I have on today, along with another bronzer I'm going to talk about next. If you want a bronzer that doesn't look powdery on the skin, this one is such an amazing, amazing bronzer. For the other bronzer that I'm wearing the LYS the LYS Stick Bronzer. This is such an amazing, amazing bronzer. I actually want to get another shade of this. Then the last bronzer is a tried and true for me. This, I always, look at this. You can look at the dip, okay? This is how you know I love a product, okay? I have been rocking with this same one since it came out, which is kind of bad. It's probably expired, but I don't care. It's still going strong, still creamy. I've had this since it came out, and I feel like, don't quote me on this, but I feel like this came out in 2020. It's still creamy, so that's good. Like, that's good. We're in 2023, so if I've had this for 3 years, maybe 2, I'm very impressed. All right, blushes. Now, this is a category that was really, really hard for me. It is always hard for me, but I just thought about the blushes that right now, what I've been really reaching for. If you want to see my top 10, I did just post a top 10 of my current favorite blushes, but I chose 3 out of that top 10. But the first one is from Makeup Forever. This is in the shade Limitless Berry. This formula really surprised me. I was very shocked because Makeup Forever did not, announce this really or tease it. It just came out. It was like, here you go. This blush is such a soft formula. It is so soft, and that's why I like it, because a little bit goes a long way. You pick it up with your brush and immediately you have full-blown pigment, and I just love how soft and blurred it looks on the skin. Love this blush. It's so beautiful. And then another one that looks more skin-like. So if you like more of a natural kind of blush, aside from this shade, because they do have natural shades, you're gonna probably like this one. This is the Make Beauty Skin Mimetic Micro Suede Blush in the shade Fuchsia Flush. So I have been loving this one for a really pretty pink look. And then the last blush is from Made by Mitchell, which is one of his blushes. This is a liquid to powder formula. Love this shade. This shade is stunning on deeper complexion. So I have this on, and then I also, just for fun, went in with a little bit of this, but I don't think I filmed the clip of going in with this one, but I'm wearing these two on my cheeks right now. Highlighter, very excited for this because these are my favorite highlighters. I love these. And this highlighter I'm going to show you first, of course I love. It is from Tatiana Nisa Cosmetics. This is one of my best sellers, and we may or may not be working on something else, which I'm very excited about. And when you guys see it, you're going to be like, about time, girl, about time. If you know, you know. This is the Get Lit Highlighter palette. You're going to love this. I have used this so much, so mine is kind of dirty. The shades are Moonlight, Rosé, She's Lit, Honey Glaze, Bronze Goddess, and Dripping Gold. I'm wearing it today on the nose. I like to mix shades together. I took the shades She's Lit and Honey Glaze and put it on the nose, but it's so pretty. And the other highlighter is this one from Haus Labs in the shade Golden Pyrite. I love Haus Labs highlighter formula. This looks so skin-like and so reflective and so buttery. Look at that. That is just insane. The last highlighter in this category is a palette, which is the Dior highlighter palette. Once again, I love these two shades. These two right here, love it. I do wish those were singles, but this looks like skin. It just melts into the skin. I love highlighters that more like melt into the skin and don't really sit too much on top of the skin. But yeah, I've been more into like those like more natural glow highlights rather than something super blinding and super intense. Let's get into my 3 favorite lip liners. So I'm just gonna go through these quickly. I will buy the same shade of brown, just from a different brand. Like I only wear brown lip liners because that's what flatters me the most. So basically, I'm sharing with you my favorite formulas, not really my favorite shades. This first one is from Black Opal. I lost the cap. Bad for me losing the cap, but ooh, which is actually not very good. I lost the cap over the weekend. I was doing my makeup for Beyonce and I was rushing and I don't know where the cap is, so I think this might dry out without the cap, but that is that shade. That is in the shade Hyde Park. Then we have the Makeup by Mario one in the shade Jeff, which I absolutely love this formula. This one is Jeff, a little bit of a different undertone, but still a brown lip liner. And then the last one has been my favorite for the longest. It's the Jaclyn Cosmetics one, and all of these are super smooth. That's the Jaclyn one. So yeah, all of these are super duper smooth, and I love these lip liners. Now this next category is the lip prep category. So I created this category. So the first thing is another product from Tatiana Nisa Cosmetics, lip scrubs. So I am a lip scrub girly through and through. I have to prep my lips with a lip scrub. My lips get dry, very, very dry, so I need something more moisturizing. You have so many flavors, and we're actually about to launch a couple more flavors this coming week, so I'm really, really excited about it, but you're bound to find your favorite flavor. This is my personal favorite, strawberry lemonade. It smells and tastes just like what it is. They are edible, but they smell so good. Another one of our best sellers. These are infused with coconut oil as well, so it's going to definitely hydrate and moisturize the lips. It's very, very nourishing. These are lip oils that actually exfoliate and do something. Like there are some lip oils that don't do anything for the lips, and I was like, no, I need something better, something that's really going to scrub the dead skin off, something that's yummy and tasty, and that is this. See this? It will exfoliate as well, and it's just amazing. You can wipe this off, lick it off, whatever you want to do, but I love it. So there's so many good ones, but this one's my favorite. If I had to recommend one to you, it would be strawberry lemonade. Next product is from Blend Bunny. This is the Bare But There tinted lip oil. So this is in the clear one. So before I do my makeup, the first thing that I do always is put this on my lips. These surprised me when I got them. I wasn't expecting them to be so big, but these also have like a kind of like minty kind of tingling effect to it. I love how big the doe foot is. Also came out with other tinted shades as well, but this one's been my favorite. Love it. Highly recommend. This is the other lip prep product, the Summer Fridays Tinted Lip Balm in Vanilla. So if I'm not using the Blend Bunny, I'm using this. I need more shades of this tinted lip balm because I love it. Let's talk glosses. Now, very excited about these glosses. The first one is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Gloss Drip Glosses. You know, I love a thick squeeze tube gloss. These are like the old school beauty supply store glosses. Like this is what this one reminds me of. It smells good, it tastes good, it's thicker, which means it lasts a lot longer on the lips. Now the next gloss is one I've been talking about a lot on my channel. It's the newly reformulated ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. This right here, glossy, absolutely glossy, so beautiful, love it. This is the last gloss I have from Tatiana Nisa Cosmetics. This is my favorite. Okay, this is my favorite one. This is in the shade Solar. Wearing it on my lips right now. This is my perfect nude gloss. If you love nude glosses, you're gonna love Solar. Solar, stunning. Look at that. That is beautiful. We do have 3 of these on the site. These 3 are limited edition. I released these in the NOLA collection. So once those are gone, those are gone. But we are coming out with some new glosses, some new products. I'm so excited, you guys. A lot of new things coming that I just cannot wait to share with you guys. Getting into lip oils, of course I had to have a separate category for lip oils because I love me a good lip oil. Now these are the lip oils that I like to wear on an everyday basis. Just give me a brown lip liner and one of these lip oils and I'm good to go. First one is from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This one's in the shade Honey Drip. This is my favorite next to the clear. I just love that it's a nude. Like, who doesn't love a nude lip oil? These look glossy on the lips. This one's from NYX, the Fat Oil Lip Oil. Definitely comparable to high end. Definitely one of the best releases this year from NYX, hands down. This one's from Ami Collet. If I had to recommend another product from them, it would be the lip oil. All right, moving on to lipstick. I like a good lipstick, but do I prefer one? No. I would reach for a gloss or lip oil over lipstick. Give me the shine all day, every day. But I do have my go-tos for a nice, easy nude lip. This first lipstick is from MAC in the shade Honey Love. Just gonna swatch that here. Perfect nude lipstick. Now, the next lipstick is from Juvia's Place, and this is in the shade Nubian Sand. Once again, another nude lipstick. I will get like the same nudes, okay? This one has a little bit of a different undertone to it, a little bit more brownie nude. I'm actually wearing this one under my lip gloss today. This is the last one from P. Louise. This is her lip base in the shade Semi Nude. Always wearing this one. This does not budge. I love these lipsticks. Amazing. All right, let's get into some sprays. So I'm going to share with you my 3 favorite setting sprays. So this was hard because you all know I love the MAC Fix Plus, but that is not a setting spray. It's going to be a separate category. I did setting sprays, and then I also did more of like prep sprays, finishing sprays like that. So that'll be next. These 3 are my favorites. These are like probably the most popular setting sprays on the market right now. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but I will tell you, I have been on a like setting spray phase. So when I tell you I just ordered like 6 new different setting sprays to try, you'll see. I'm gonna have a pretty big Sephora haul coming up soon that you're gonna see all the sprays I bought. And then for prep sprays, priming sprays, finishing sprays, I have these 3 that are my faves. I love these. Of course, my MAC Fix Plus melts all the powders together. Love using the NYX Bear With Me as like more of a priming spray to like fresh my base before I go in with makeup application. Same thing with this one. I like to use this throughout makeup application to kind of just like melt everything together, bring the skin back to life. All right, let's get into eye products. I'm very excited for this. Now, I have 3 loose I'm not gonna say loose shadows. I have 3 single shadow products that I love. They're my favorites. They're my favorite shades. I love them. They're so beautiful. The first 2 are ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and it's these 2 shades. So this one's called Green Juice, and then this one's called YOLO. So I'm gonna swatch both of these because when I tell you, they are so beautiful. I just love both of these shades. So I had to put these 2 in this category. And then the third in the single shadow category is from Give Beauty. This is their Eye Dimension Sparkles. I hope they come out with more shades of these because these are beautiful. So you can use these wet or you can use these dry. I would definitely wet these, but just look at that. I have all 3 shades that they came out with, but if you love a more eye-catching kind of effect, you're gonna love these Give sparkles. One of my favorite products from Give. But this one is in the shade Glimmer. So yeah, Glimmer is my favorite, and it's the one that I recommend out of the 3. Another category I created is my favorite eye enhancer products. So my top 3, very happy about these, very excited about these. The first one's from Blend Bunny. This is the Trove Multichrome Quad. This is the true definition of eye enhancer because girl, look at that. Beautiful multi-chromes, stunning, worth every penny. This quad just takes my looks to the next level. I love it. And the other product is the Made by Mitchell color case. I didn't think that I would be obsessed with a product like this, but if you love colorful shadow, you like, you know, base, you like your color to pop, you like all of that, this is the product for you. So easy to work with. You just scoop a little bit out and, you know, rub it in onto something, and that's how you activate the product. And I love it. And lastly, our graphic liners. Would it not be me without a graphic liner? Like, come on now. I feel like graphic liner has become my signature, okay? I didn't do it today. I was like, no, we're not gonna do it today. But graphic liner has become my absolute signature staple. So of course, I came out with my own with Tatiana Cosmetics. And anytime you see me with a graphic liner, 9 times out of 10, most of the time, all the time, it's one of these from Tatiana Cosmetics. We have these on the site, and I love them. These are my babies, okay? Graphic liner is my thing. I love graphic liners. That had to be included in this category. Mascaras. Let's see. Mascaras, I have 3. Now, mascara is not really something that I switch up a lot, but I have been really open-minded when it comes to the new mascaras on the market. So I always want to find the best of the best. Like, I already love what I love, and it's one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it situations, but I don't want to miss out on something that could potentially be even better. And I discovered 2 others that I loved, but the first one that I faithfully used all the time, no other mascara, was this one. The Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. This is one of Benefit's best mascaras. Love this. It gives you the length that you want, especially for the lower lashes. Like, I can use this on my bottom and my lower lashes, and that's what I look for the most in a mascara. This one does it all for me. This is also from Benefit, and this one really surprised me as well. I like this one. I like mixing this one with the Benefit Bad Girl Bang, and it's the prettiest perfect combo. So I love this one as well. And then the last one's from Rare Beauty. This is amazing. I should show you guys the wands of these, right? So this is the Rare Beauty wand. It is a bigger wand, and this is not a mascara I can use on my lower lashes, but my upper lashes, love it, love it, love it. And this is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang wand. As you can see, like, this is perfect for the lower lashes as well as the top because of how small and skinny this is. This is the They're Real. Yes, let's talk eyeliners. I just have 3 eyeliners I want to go through. They're all black, but I love to have options. So the first one is the Urban Decay 24/7 Liner in Perversion. All of these, you can cry, you can sweat, you can do whatever you want. They're not gonna go anywhere. The Made by Mitchell All Smudge No Budge, what I love the most about this one is, one, it's not going anywhere. But once you put it on, if you wanna smoke it out and smudge it, you can. But once you're done, it sets in place and it's there. And then this one is from NYX. This is the Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade Pitch Black. Now, what's interesting about this is that it's called Pitch Black, and I feel like this one is the least black of all, but it's the most everyday black, if that makes sense. Like, this is the one I'm reaching for every day. And I'm wearing it in the waterline today. As you can see, it's not super, super intense like other blacks kind of are. The NYX Epic Wear liners are one of the best at the drugstore. You want a good, affordable liner? definitely check these out. More categories. I know this video is long, but you're making it through. I appreciate it. Getting into some eye primers. So the first one is my P. Louise base in the shade 2. I use this for everything, cut crease. Sometimes if I'm going with really, really bright shades, I'll go in with this all over the lid, but I love this. Then this right here, what I use all the time. Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I've repurchased this multiple times. I love it. It's truly the best. I have it on today. This makes your shadows pop. Of course, we have a tried and true, the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Laying Low. Classic. Just a classic. Solid eye base. Love using this as well. I love all of these. Just depending on my mood, you know, I'll reach for one of those. Then we're getting into my 3 favorite eyeshadows right now, or eyeshadow palettes right now. The first one is the one that I'm wearing. Is this one from Nomad. It's the Royal Europe palette. Now, I am wearing literally 3 shades in this palette. That's it on my eyes, just 3. 1, 2, and 3. This whole bottom row is multi-chromes, which is so amazing. Pigmentation is there. I love how easy it is to create looks. You literally can just like go down and you have a whole look. The other one is more of like an everyday eyeshadow palette that I've been using every day when I just do like my natural everyday makeup look. It's this palette from Kylie Cosmetics. It is the classic eyeshadow palette. I have tapped into this a lot. I've been loving this black. I've been loving this shade. I just love this. This just gives me an easy everyday look. And my video of my top 10 blushes and my last purchase or pass video, I'm wearing this palette on the eyes. A lot of you were complimenting, you know, the eye look and all of that, and it was this palette right here. Last palette is this one from Glamlight. I'm still loving this palette. It is the Rick and Morty palette. Now, I've contemplated. It was either going to be this one or the Cookies and Dream, but why do I keep saying Cookies and Dream? It's Cookies and Cream, but this one has, like, you know, I love color, so this one, it was like neck and neck with the two, and I think this one just really took over and won. So I love this palette. It is just so beautiful. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I know this one was super, super long. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you found some products you want to try. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.